This is the #1 way of killing your avocado tree. And before I get any further, I like to give, source. I grow them. We grow avocados here. We do. Sometimes people give advice and no proof and, their claims are just kind of like, what are you talking about? I had killed probably 15 avocado trees from various sizes, and they are surprisingly fragile. The easiest way for me to explain to you is this way, right? When an avocado grows, it has what you call your taproot. That main root, though it's growing in water, once it's not in water, is particularly sensitive to too much water. Really was hoping that we could get better pictures, but as you can see here is like a root rot symptoms in avocado seedlings, etc. Right? Notice all of them have root, main taproot, and then everything just spreads out. Here's an avocado tree. Don't mind the mess. We just harvested corn. It's pretty big, right? Notice where it's being watered. That down there directly would be where the taproot is. I'd probably move this and it's probably, no, there isn't. I had to water off to the side. I switch, sides once in a while. This one actually is not being watered right now because I'm like, it looks a little too happy. Avocado trees by nature are extremely susceptible to root rot, especially when they're first put in ground or when they're in pots. I wish I had all my dead avocado trees like on a wall, like a trophy of shame wall, because I was overwatering them. You see how they're getting water every day, but you were just not watering in the right spot. Not only that, but when it comes to planting them in ground, if you have, let me show you the ground that I have. I would gopher, so you can see that the ground is very, very, what you would call loomy. Loomy soil will not actually soak in all of the excess water. It'll just kind of leave it there stagnant, like a puddle, if you will. And what do we say? They're susceptible to root rot. Root rot will happen if there's too much water. Well, what if it just, you don't water that much? No matter where you're in the world, if in the Middle East, it still rains. Featuring our guard dog. Who's up, baby? This avocado tree is actually planted in ground, and the way that I did it is that I dug about a manhole deep. Yes, it was a lot of labor. Yes, like up to my shoulders, all the way down. It was actually kind of impressive after I was done with it. The determination that flows in my veins when I start drinking is just insane. I then dumped about 2-3 bags of this volcanic rock, right? You do not have to use particularly volcanic rock. I just thought that was just what was available, and it was actually kind of expensive. You could use gravel, but I reckon that the tree would like the volcanic rock more. What we're getting at is drainage. So I had about 2-3 feet. 2 feet? About 2 feet, right? Yeah, cubic, yeah. So about 1.5 feet, 2 feet of the volcanic rock, and then put soil down, more soil, and then once it was a little bit above the ground, though you can't really tell, it is above ground, it is not flush. Avocado farm picture here. Notice how they are planted above ground, like almost in a hump. We want to keep the tap root not waterlogged. We want it above ground, so if it rains, the water can just displace and fall off and doesn't drown the tree. And you'll pretty much have a happy avocado tree. I think that everywhere benefits from one. It just takes not a whole lot of water. And out of this tree, we got 30 avocados on there. The tree was $40. It pretty much pays for itself. I hope this video gave you some information or at least helped you. Maybe you, too, are the avocado murderer that I am. You won't get to the numbers that I did, but through trial and error, we will successfully grow our avocados.